talking about a pumpkin pound cake forever. So let's do this. I'm Trina.
I'm Tina. Hey, y'all.
That's it? Yeah, that's it.
Go. All right.
For our pumpkin pound cake, what we're going to need is 3 cups of sifted cake flour. You're going to need 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, half a teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon nutmeg, half a teaspoon salt, half a teaspoon ginger, and half a teaspoon of allspice. You're also going to need 4 sticks of butter at room temperature.
You're going to need 2 cups of brown sugar, 1 cup of fine granulated sugar, 6 eggs at room temperature, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract.
Okay, so for the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cream our butter. Our 4 sticks of butter that's at room temperature.
You leaving butter on that paper.
Oh, you can get it all. You want to come behind me and get that extra butter, boo?
I don't.
Okay. But I got you though. Product is important, right?
It is.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And turn it up. So Alright, got that. So we're gonna make it nice and creamy. Go ahead and pull that down while I get this butter off my hand.
Hold up.
We need a little more electricity. You ready?
Yeah.
Alright, the magic's about to happen. There we go. Butter now shook. I'm gonna cream our butter. And once that's nice and creamy, we're gonna add our 1 cup of granulated sugar.
Yes.
Yeah, that's nice and creamy. Let's drop that. I like to make sure my butter's nice and creamy. Ready for our sugar?
And I'm telling you,
I'm not going. Don't do that.
you don't know what.
2 cups of brown sugar.
Hold up a sec.
What?
We want to make sure that
It's nice and creamy.
There you go.
And it's nice and creamy. You see that? Okay. Put that there without making a mess. Typically, we would use a guard to keep from making a mess, but
we're not doing that.
and it seems like it just gets in our way. But we do have a guard. The thing about baking, it's fun. It's therapeutic for us.
It is.
We're self-taught. So when we first started doing this, we just started just mixing ingredients. Remember our first pound cake?
I do.
Our first pound cake, I don't know how many.
We didn't have a recipe for starters.
We didn't have 6 eggs. We had a little flour, a little sugar,
Yep.
probably a stick of butter. So needless to say, our very first pound cake tasted like what?
Cornbread.
Cornbread.
It did.
But over the years, we developed a recipe. We started using different books. But we learned from watching our mom. So we just figured she put in egg, butter, sugar, and made a cake. We do the same thing. Stop that.
Scrape the bowl. Make sure you have all the ingredients.
Make sure everything is blended
We're
well.
gonna start mixing because this needs to be light
All
and
right.
fluffy.
Oh, preset, we need to preheat the oven while we're mixing.
I got it.
All right, so 321 this. So most people say bake your cake at 350. You only put meat on 350. We don't bake our cakes on 350.
Too high.
That's too high. All right, so next what we're gonna do is we're gonna add our eggs one at a time. How about add the eggs? Now I feel like I'm doing it all now.
Hold up.
It don't take long to preheat the oven.
I was gonna move one of the racks, ma'am.
Okay, boo, go ahead and do your thing. I'll move the rack since you doing
No,
it.
because I don't want you to burn yourself.
Thank you, I appreciate that. I'm more accident prone. Well, not really. Kind of.
You have your moments.
But you hungry.
What? Yes.
Okay, she ran into the door. But I appreciate that. Yeah, when she ran into that door, that's been there for 5 years. But that's another conversation for another time. All right, so I'm going to add my eggs in there. Since the tea is preheating the oven and getting that ready. Ooh, 2 eggs went in there. I need to only do 1, but you get the gist. All right, come on, handle the eggs.
Hold up. Really?
All
I got
right.
you.
Light and fluffy. Look how fluffy it's getting.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
want to do now is blend this up until it's nice and mixed. Go ahead and add all of the eggs.
You add one at a time.
One at a time, but you get
Until
the
it's
gist.
mixed.
And so when you want to add our extract, you're gonna get your extract in there, and then we'll add the pumpkin to this, and then we'll come in with our dry ingredients. This is the first time we've made this cake, so baking is an experiment. Sometimes this comes out amazing, sometimes it just doesn't, and you have to do it again. So we'll know in a little bit if this is gonna have to be done. This is our 1 teaspoon of
Vanilla extract. There we go.
Okay, so we don't want to overbeat it. Now we have our eggs in there. All right, you want to add our pumpkin to it. And then we'll come in with our dry ingredients. And we also need our half and half. Since this is the first time we've done this, I'm just doing it a little bit differently.
Yeah.
And we can put our half and half in after we put our dry ingredients in there.
Okay. There we
Get
go.
that little scoop off the side.
I'm not doing
That's
that.
good pumpkin. Whatever, give me that. Whatever.
You know what?
That bowl clean.
Yeah.
We got no product to be wasting. Didn't you say get all that butter?
She
Get all that
did.
pumpkin. Get all that
She
pumpkin.
did.
Boo.
We having church in here. And then.
Get our half and half.
Oh, yes.
What you think? See, I don't like this consistency, but we're gonna see what we
No, that's the way it's supposed to go. That's right.
Okay. All right, we ready for our dry ingredients?
Yes, we are.
Okay. Take this off.
Make sure you scrape your bowl.
I am
And
gonna
get all
do just
those
that. Absolutely.
ingredients mixed
Mix
up.
down there at the bottom.
Absolutely.
Okay. Listen to some new addition or something. But I know you can't do that on the video. Let me get that. Ooh, I'm making a mess. All right.
You ain't cooking if you ain't getting none on you.
Ain't that the truth? Mix in at the bottom, or sometimes it doesn't mix. Right? Yep. It's looking pretty good down there. All right. So we ready for our dry ingredients? Or you want to do the half and half first? Typically half and half be done after you add your dry ingredients.
We'll do it all. We'll alternate.
Okay.
Yeah, we're ready.
All right. Let's do this. Like to keep clean as we go. I don't like a mess.
Let's stay together.
I should let you do the flour because I always make a mess.
Let's see what you're working with today.
Okay,
You
so
say you're right. You're right.
oh,
You're right.
okay, so I'm gonna stop here, and you gonna take over, Queen. Do that. So if you make a mess, I can make fun of you.
Brent said off.
Oh, I am making a mess.
Yeah.
What you say? You ain't baking unless you make a mess.
You ain't baking unless you make a mess.
Who said it? Mama.
But that's right.
You ain't baking unless you get some on
You
you.
ain't baking until you get some on you, unless you get some on you.
But your mama has a tendency to get some all over the counter.
Oh, we really want
Can we keep it in the bowl?
Yeah, but let's talk about you in that red velvet that looked like a crime scene
Oh, whatever.
with that red food color all over the place. Let's talk about that.
Go ahead, boo. I got the flour in
Yes.
for you.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
See, I'm cleaning up as I
Girl, that's a
go.
whole slice of cake on the counter.
Not.
It is.
Okay, you want to be extra.
Go ahead and mix it up a little bit.
No, what I like for you to do, since we don't have this guard up, you come over here and blend. Because what's gonna happen is, as soon as I turn this blender on,
blend
flour's gonna
everywhere.
be everywhere.
It's not. That's what rookies
Yes. Okay, so look, I know what's about to happen.
I know what's
Go
about to
ahead,
happen.
do what you do then.
do. We ain't finna let that happen.
Thank
So we're
you.
gonna
Blend some more, mix some more.
mix.
See, I like.
You do got a mess everywhere.
I know, but see, this is what I like. I like making a mess because I feel like I'm working. You know, when you make a little mess, a little flour here and there.
She is working when you have to clean that mess up.
See that?
So we're supposed to add the flour mix.
Alternately
Yes.
with our.
Half and half. We didn't do that right now, so hopefully we still get a nice product.
We will. Cause it's still gonna taste good.
Yeah, it is. All right.
So we're ready to blend now.
Yeah.
Boom. We ready. We ready. And you know, it kind of smells good. smells like sweet potato pie.
It smells like pumpkin.
No, it smells like sweet potato pie. It may not taste like sweet potato pie, but it kind of smells like it.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and.
But I'm gonna turn this off while you put that in there. Oh, it's gonna be a mess.
No.
Okay.
If you do it, it's gonna be a mess.
Touche. See that look? It's
Okay.
splattering
You're
all
right.
over the place, but you know it all. Uh-huh.
Okay, let's just
Who the amateur now? Who the
Okay.
amateur now?
We gonna mix it a little
Okay,
bit.
go ahead and mix. Do your thing.
Go, you mix because you're closer to it. So
Okay.
just blend it, mix it a little bit.
Mixing. That's nice and creamy. Get it blended up in there. Cause like I said, we don't use a guard, so stuff has a tendency to splash everywhere.
Okay, there we go. That's
All right,
good.
there we go.
enough.
Okay, come on. Oh, you know
As
what?
you can see, the oven is ready.
Yep.
Stay ready.
Turn it back off. We're gonna add the next 2 tablespoons of our half and half.
Here we go.
Okay. I ain't have to take that lock off.
Yes, you did, because you don't need to mix it a little bit before we turn it on.
Absolutely. I knew what I was doing.
There you go.
Okay. Let's stay together. I don't know why that was just in my head.
Because we were just singing.
Were we? Oh, see how forgetful I am? All right, now we're gonna blend this up.
Yep.
One last time. You know what else we need to do, T?
What?
Grease and flour our pan. We didn't do that. And today, I guess we're gonna use baker's joy to grease and flour pan. Typically, I like to flour it and grease it with just a little all-purpose flour and some Crisco. But we're not gonna do that today for the sake of time. We're just gonna spread with baker's joy. Yeah, that should go too.
All right. And we're ready to go.
All right, here, put that right there. Check it, consistency. We have to make sure that.
That looks pretty good.
I think so too. We got it all at the bottom.
Okay.
Yes, I can clean up our mess as we go. Cleaning, we believe in cleaning as you go. So when you finish, you don't have a big mess. And plus, our mom taught us that. Clean as you go.
Excuse me, honey.
Excuse you. Ready?
Just
All right.
gonna unlock that.
Okay, I move this. You finished with your wine?
No, I'm not.
Put that back there. I'm gonna put this over here. And so you stir. Well, I mean, you pour it in, and I'll spin it around. How you want to do it?
I'll pour it in.
All right.
Let me make sure I have
Make sure it's mixed up well. Yep, and it is.
stir at the bottom of that bowl to make sure that the batter is mixed.
And it is.
Okay. You want me to do it?
Yeah, since you're going to my right. My other right.
You just spin, please, ma'am.
You need help holding the
No, I'm good.
Alright.
You just spin.
No, you did.
Come on.
Did you exercise today?
No, I didn't. But
We're gonna have to do some push-ups though, cause that bowl heavy. Is it not?
Yeah, it's a little weight. A
Okay.
little weight to it. But I can-
It's okay. You ain't baking unless you're making a mess, right?
That's what they say.
That's what we say.
I prefer
That's what
not
we
to make
say.
a mess.
Okay, put this over here. I think we did that.
Yeah, I think so too.
And this at the top. Just to make sure no air, all air is released and it don't crack. All right, till you take a spatula and smooth that back out. please.
Gotcha.
All right, I'm ready for the oven. Not anal with clean my pans. So we just want to make sure that this food is clean. Because we typically make a mess. All right, that's good.
All
We're
right,
good.
good.
All right, so we're ready to put this baby in the oven.
Alrighty, here we go.
And in she goes.
In she goes. Alrighty.
Let's set our timer for
325 at
we gonna sit it here to cool for 15 minutes. We're gonna flip it over and see what we're working with.
So here's the finished product. Pumpkin pound cake with bourbon glaze.
If you like the recipe, subscribe to the channel. Remember, you can have your cake and eat it too. Happy fall, y'all.
Action, take one.
I mean, y'all did bake it, so you should know what it is.
Come on now. It's too fat behind pumpkins right here, Auntie.
Action!
Big boy, baby. All right, you good.
What I'm doing is you using my resources.
I knew it's gonna be a butt. I knew it's gonna be a butt. That's what you were doing. That's not what I was doing. It's not what I was doing. Yeah, just looking. Baker's gonna bake. Let's do this.